Hey y'all, welcome back to the channel. It's Adrienne. Hope you guys are doing good today. So today's video is going to be sort of a one-year checkup as to how my pantry did. If you guys remember, when we first moved into this townhouse, I converted the closet downstairs into a pantry. And then I also made other little closets down here, storage spaces as well, to store food and water. So let's get started. I'm doing this whole like little pantry checkup because we're getting ready to go grocery shopping Thursday, and I'm just kind of going through both my pantry and my cabinets and my refrigerator and freezer and just making sure that everything is still in order. And then anything that is not, like this box right here, I'm gonna be obviously throwing away. So this right here, I'll go ahead and tell you, these have all expired. This one expired, where's the date at? Okay, so February 17th, 2022. And I double checked online, like just to see if it was safe to eat them after the expiration date. Because if you don't know, a lot of things, even though they have an expiration date or a best by date, it doesn't necessarily mean that you have to go ahead and throw it away. It just depends on what it is or like what it's in. And I think because these are in like certain oils and things, that can make it rancid and go bad. So I have three of the family size, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of the like regular size one. So these are my dry beans right here, and I have all different kinds. I got these the beginning of last year, so like back in January. And honestly, I'll say this, we have not eaten any of these. They've just been in these glass jars. I have black beans, great northern beans, black eyed beans, kidney beans, light red kidney beans, navy beans, pinto beans. This is 2 containers of pinto beans, small butter beans, large butter beans. Butter beans are my personal favorite. I have red lentils, regular lentils, there's chickpeas, and what are those over there? Hold on. Those are split peas back there in the back. You can't really see it, but they're green split peas. According to different sources, several different sources, dried beans can stay safe to eat indefinitely, but then I also read that they start to lose their vitamin content after 2 or 3 years in storage. So my goal, I won't be purchasing any more beans right now. I just don't see the need for it. I feel like even once we start using these, they're still, like, we have several months, I feel like, to get through all of these beans, okay? Because it's just the 3 of us. At some point in time, it may just be just the 2 of us, because my son is actually talking about going into the military. But in any case, these are gonna last us a while, so I don't feel the need to buy any more. These are my broths. Best by date has come and gone. It's 12/5/2021. Actually, this whole row is 12/5/2021. This one is March 31st, 2022, and then these are July 25th, 2022. But okay, I did some research online, and actually, as long as the broth containers themselves are still intact, like they haven't been opened, which these have not, then they should still be good for, I think it said like a year or 2 after the expiration date. Obviously, when you go to open these, like you would do anything else, like if you notice it doesn't smell right, or if it doesn't look right, or if it's discolored in some way that is not normal than what you're used to, like obviously you would throw that out. But as of right now, I am keeping these. I am not throwing these away. These will be used. This is a glass jar of bone broth. This is actually one of the last purchases that I made of bone broth. It's by Zoop. I saw this in, I believe, Walmart, and decided to get it. This is actually shelf stable. It's, no artificial ingredients, no preservatives, GMO, gluten-free. So that caught my eye. But this right here, see, it says Best By 8/25/2024. I don't plan on buying any more broth right now. Broth is something easy that you can make yourself with like old bone, well, not old bones, but definitely not old bones, but chicken bones, turkey bones that you have from like leftover from cooking whatever, chicken, turkey, whatever meat or whatever that you are using, beef bones, that kind of thing. I've got baked beans, I've got sloppy joe, and then I've got some canned beans right here. So over here, my baked beans, these have actually held up pretty well. This is Best Buy, January 2023. So got a lot of time. I only have 2 cans of the vegetarian left. My son will eat like a whole can by himself. And if you don't know, like canned foods, a lot of people go back and forth on the whole canned foods debate. And honestly, I'm not here to go back and forth with anyone. Cans can last indefinitely, provided they are not seriously damaged. And when I say seriously damaged, I mean they're not seriously dented to the point where they're like the seals and things are broken, like around the top part seals are broken, or they're dented on the sides, because obviously you don't want like moisture and anything in there. A lot of people will throw a can away for having like just a simple dent, right? I'm not that person. I know people go crazy about the whole botulism thing, like, oh my God, you know, you're gonna die, da 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 da. So when I was younger, I don't know if anybody out there has heard of Dent City, a store that sold dented cans. Obviously they were like super discounted, but they actually sold dented cans. You go in, you get your little basket, and you just go up and down the shelves and pick like what you want. And we used to, like, that's where we got, you know, food from. The next time I go to the store, I may end up getting like 3 more of each of these just to have like 6. But I think I'm gonna leave beans for right now and focus more on like meals in cans, like beef stew, chicken and pastry, like things that are meals that are already together, that are easy to just like open and eat what's inside as a meal. Here is my vegetables. All right, so this is my pancakes. Now obviously I will go ahead and say this is obviously not an airtight container. This is actually a picture that I bought, and I just put this in here and put the top on it and kept the top closed. I want to say this is the Kodak pancake mix, like the protein or whatever, that I got from Costco. This I definitely need to be using more of. I also am actually leaning more towards just purchasing flour in bulk and just making homemade pancakes myself. A lot of my grains actually I'm really wanting to purchase in bulk. I just became aware of a company called Azure Standard, and yeah, so I've been just doing a lot of research into that. But yeah, we'll see at some point how that turns out. Oatmeal. And the same thing with the oatmeal. This, even though this is a glass jar, it's definitely not airproof. All right, it has the top on it that comes off like that. I should definitely be using this more, like with the pancake mix and oatmeal. Like pancake mix, I can definitely be making my own pancakes and waffles, which I haven't really done that. Like I have actually bought waffles for the kids and things even after buying the pancake mix. So that definitely is gonna stop. You can make a batch of waffles, a batch of pancakes, and freeze them, and then they can take them out the same way that they would store-bought pancakes and waffles, and microwave them or put them in a toaster or whatever. Again, let's see, these are grits, and these are airtight containers. They are like the bean containers that I got down here, the same ones, those, and then this one also. All 3 of these are grits. And what I read online is that grits is one of those things that will last indefinitely. Like you can literally put them on the shelf and forget about them as long as they are stored properly, because they last like a really long time. Some things I'm reading are saying indefinitely. Some things are saying up to 5 years. In any case, you know, we've only been here a little over a year, so I know that these are still some good. All right, this box right here, Best Buy, December 2049. This one, it's a different one. This is the Augustin Farms, Best Buy, June 7th, 2051. These are my emergency meals. This is gonna be kind of like a last resort, I guess you could say. Like if we are not able to access the food that we have in the house, like in freezer, deep freezer, things like that. This is stuff that we can cook as long as we have like hot water. So these are also good for camping. A lot of people use these when they're going camping as well. Just because of that fact, like all you need is hot water. That is my emergency meals. I'm actually getting ready to buy more. Costco has a sale. I think they're like a bigger box actually. They're like 60 bucks. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, the one container will last one person 44 days. So I'm gonna try to get 3 of them for each, one for each of us. This is my vinegar. This is my little vinegar collection. So many different uses, both white vinegar and apple cider vinegar, cooking, cleaning, cleaning your hair, like washing your hair if you don't have shampoo, if you run out of shampoo for whatever reason. So this is my kind of nuts, and there's some dried like raisins and dates, and then more nuts back there. Moving over here, we've got our pastas. A lot of people take their pastas out of the bags or boxes or whatever. You can, I mean, if that's what you want to do, then by all means do it. But everything that I have read online says that pasta can keep in its own container, and it'll be just fine as long as it is unopened. Best before 9/12/2023. Of course, I have all different kinds. Yeah, I'm good with the pasta. Don't really foresee any issues there. So the sauce is, let's see, let me get a little bit closer. March 12th, 2023. September 2023. This is another March 12, 2023, March 2023. I would use these, and I intend to use these after the Best Buy date. This is actually a pet food container that I got a while back from Aldi, and the rice that was in here, it was actually 2 bags of rice. I think, are they 5 or 10 pound bags? Or no, 20. I think there are 2 20-pound bags. Dry rice will actually keep up to 2 years from what I'm reading. Longer depending on how you store it. All right, so moving on to my raisins. And what I'm reading online is that raisins will last like up to a year after the expiration date. And even some people are saying even longer than that. Let me get the Best Buy date. Okay, best if used by 2/17/22. This is my baker's shelf. This light brown sugar is gonna have to be thrown away. You can see the little spores in there. Well, I don't know if they're called spores or what, but you can see the little white dots there. So definitely won't be eating that. This is cornstarch. It was in its own container, and I ended up putting it in here because these, you know, are all glass jars and they seal really well. This is chocolate powder. I don't intend on throwing this stuff away. I got this stuff probably the beginning of last year. These are all my little like baking supplies. This is, I want to say that this is toffee. This is powdered sugar, powdered sugar. I had this idea of like, oh, I want to make my own beignets, and I still do. Coconut is something that I'll probably throw away. I don't think coconut has a long shelf life. I've also read that it will last longer in the refrigerator. Like that's the best place to keep it, either in the refrigerator or freezer. Flour, I've heard, will last long after the Best Buy date or best used by date, whatever you want to call it. Brown sugar, well, the dark brown sugar, it does not move. I've heard though that you can actually make molasses out of brown sugar. I don't know which one it is, or if it's both of them, light brown or dark brown. It's not moving, it's like all clumped together, but I've read that brown sugar will last indefinitely as long as it is kept the right, you know, under the right conditions. This is active dry yeast. I'm actually gonna get more of this yeast, not this, but they have it in bigger jars, but I'm gonna get more of that because I am planning on getting a bread maker. I used to have a bread maker a long time ago, and I ended up giving it to a friend of mine. I definitely would like to be able to make my own bread at home. Baking powder, best if used by October 22nd, 2022. So chocolate chips, I'm hearing, last a really long time if stored properly. These are cinnamon chips. Again, when I was on my little baker's pantry kick, I was buying like a bunch of different chips because I was like, oh yeah, I'll be able to make, you know, cookies and whatever, and never got around to doing it. The last thing that we're gonna look at in this particular closet is this is kind of Overflow stuff. So like this is Overflow of the walnuts. This is the flour that I had, so it's all purpose unbleached flour. And then what is left is just dried beans. These are beans that would not fit into these containers down here. This bottom shelf is it. This is my big pantry and everything that's in here. This is kind of a, I guess it's a coat closet, but this is where I keep my waters at, and actually like other drinks too, so like Gatorade or whatever when I have it. Obviously I don't have any right now. I'm gonna get more water from Walmart. This is my kind of seasonings cabinet, and y'all, seasonings last forever. Like I don't need anybody to tell me that. They will typically last for a very long time. The seasonings are good. I'm not even throwing anything out. That Parmesan hasn't been open. That Biscoff hasn't been open. Several of these things have not been opened. Everything up there up top has not been opened. This is sea salt. So I have a bag of sea salt, and every now and then I will grind sea salt in my coffee grinder and just put it in this jar right here. And whenever I need salt, this is what I use. Then this over here is like my secondary pantry. These are the 2 bags of rice that I mentioned before. Rice will last for a long time. This says Best Buy August 14th, 2022. I froze all of them in the deep freezer. Let me open this so I can show you. This is burlap, or I guess burlap bag, but they are encased in plastic, and I'll just show you. Hold on, if I can get it before my camera dies. So just so you can see, this is plastic that is sealed across, and there's, you know, no holes, no punctures. It's just nothing but rice in there. So yeah, I will keep these and use these long after 2022 has come and gone. All right, let's see how long this camera battery will last. A lot of this stuff is like snacks and whatnot. These are granola bars, so I know those are good. That's cereal, obviously that's not a long-term thing, or not for us anyway. Chips, tortilla chips, not a long-term thing. Saltine crackers. I'm kind of starting over because I thought I was recording and apparently I wasn't. These are pouches of flaxseed and hemp seed. The expiration date on these is, where is it at? This one is December 15th, 2022. And this one is December 31st, 2022. So, and these in particular, I got for my hair. I actually am planning to do a sort of natural hair care prep. Hopefully that video will get recorded and be out this week or next week sometime. But yeah, these are things that I bought specifically for my hair. I don't have a lot of experience. I've never used this before. Like I know how to use it, but I've never actually done it before. Thank God for YouTube and Pinterest and things like that. But I definitely want to move into more natural hair care. I am a natural, like I don't get any chemical treatments or anything like that to my hair. Right now my hair is braided, but once I take these braids out, most likely I will not be getting them braided again. Right now, I put it that way, but we'll see how that works. But in any case, natural hair care, you saw me mention the apple cider vinegar use, so that along with these, along with other hair methods, but that'll be in, like I said, another video. So these don't expire right away. And then I have these trilogy seeds back here. This is something that I bought initially to go in my oatmeal. Wow, 2026. These are my Jellos. January the 6th of 2022. I am not throwing this away. These Martha Whites, I think they're coming up. Oh, actually this is November the 4th, 2021. Oh, I don't know. I have to do some more researching this, but I don't know if this can still be used. The banana nut muffin mix. Let's see what its date is. This is March 13th, 2023. Oh, actually, you know what? I just bought these. So these are going to be, yeah, October 2023 and then January. Coffee. This is These are coffee grinds. I can't remember what, I think it's the Jamaican coffee that I had, the Jamaican blue coffee. But you know, coffee will last like forever. I'm not sure if I showed the granola or not, but this is unopened. It expires November 12th, 2022. Not long term. That's a chocolate bomb back there. These are drink packets. Tea will last a long time. I have used tea like years after when I first got it, so I'm not even worried about this. Seasoning packets. I have a ton. I don't know if you can see it, but all of these right here are marinades. Okay, I finally found it. You have to, it's very, very faint. So it's right here, July, if you look at the bottom of the bottle right here, July 3rd, 2022. All right, here we go. We've got Best By 9/19/2023. This apple cider vinegar 2026. I forgot about this. Let me drop down here. Popcorn. Popcorn is something that will pretty much hold up. This says it expired. Well, Best By, again, Best By March 1st, 2023. I feel like I read somewhere that Jiffy will expire and that it's not good to eat it after that date. But best used by 1/13/2022. Let me know down in the comments, have you used Jiffy past the best if used by date, and if so, how was it? This is June 2022. Actually, let me just pull this out. June 2022, July 2022, July, March 2023. It's best if used by the 17th of May 2022. I think this one is gonna probably say the same thing. Yeah, the 12th of May 2022. Yeah, I'm not gonna go through all of these dry seasonings. Let's just pluck one from the bag. This is the multi-cooker best. This one is 2023. Yeah, dry seasonings I feel like are gonna last a while. Okay, y'all. I'm so tired. I'm so tired. Okay, this is my freezer, my deep freezer. I don't think these have expiration dates on them. Oh, actually it does. Hey, okay. Best By 9/28/2022. This I got from Costco. This is the cauliflower mixed vegetable type. So that's cool. I didn't realize that they had dates on them because they were in bags, like other bags. Broccoli, July 17th, is that 23? Wow. November 2023. So chicken here. So I took out, these are party wings. We have a obsession kind of with chicken party wings. We love them. This is just some of them. I just stuffed as many in this tray as I could, but there's more down there. So down there on the bottom is different types of fish. So, and all of these I feel like I got from Aldi. So I've got flounder, I've got tilapia, I've got, that's Pacific whiting. This is, oh, I can't see y'all, but just, yeah, you have to just take my word for it. It's different types of fish, flounder, tilapia, whiting. There's catfish down there. I have scallops down there. I have ahi-ahi. I have just all kinds of stuff. Vegetables right there. There's more fish over here, as you can see. Some of them I have like 2 packs of. This is my shredded cheese. Remember I told you I was gonna put my cheese in the freezer, so that's what those are on the side. Like I said, my chicken, more cheese there. It's like mostly organized. There is my turkey. Remember I got the free turkey last year with the Ibotta free Thanksgiving dinner, so that's my turkey. That is the big pack of sausage. The last thing that I want to show you is this andouille. Girl, this right here is so freaking good. This is all my hamburger, put it that way. And actually I'm lying again because it's not all ground beef. So this right here, Both of these, I got these from Walmart. So this is the Wagyu beef. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Wagyu beef patties. I wasn't gonna try this because typically Wagyu, it's like a specialty meat. It is so expensive, but this was like either $4.99 or $5.99 at Walmart. And the same thing with this one. This is the ground beef. That one is $3.5.22. This is ground bison. I have never had bison before, but I wanted to try it. $3.11, freeze by, $3/11/2022. And I think everything else is just hamburger. Yeah, the rest of this is beef. Hold up, let's get that. Okay, yeah, the rest of this is beef. Yeah, these are all beef. Hey y'all, finally finished. I know this video is like super long, so if you watched all the way to the end, just know that I appreciate you. I really do. That is a look back at my food storage and how my prepping went. One of the biggest things for me is focusing more on long-term prepping, meaning buying ingredients. So like flour or cornmeal or like sugar, syrup, like buying ingredients that I can then use to make XYZ. But anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Peace out.